Hello and welcome to the very last episode of Football on 216, your ultimate guide to the youth football development game. Wow, episode 32 out of 32. Truly in May, April, when we began this journey, we didn't think that we'd come so far with the guys, but really we've had a stellar year, week in, week out, bringing you the insides of development football. So today we sit down and we wrap up the year, and we also chat about some of our individual journeys in broadcasting. I think all of us have had interesting ways to get to where we are now. So we're going to let you get a little bit of a personal inside view on as to who we actually are as the panelists of the show, and hopefully that can give you more love to us as we go into season 2. But we've gone with a bit of a different formation. It seems a bit like a back five, this Coscarinho. 2 white backs, and then, I don't know, but it's a back five, definitely. Good evening, guys.
This is not a back five, Tando. We have a defensive striker here, so I don't know what to call it. But good evening.
Yeah. How are you, happening?
Good evening, Tando. I think this thing, yeah, defensive striker, the next season,
Season 1.
so you can use it as much as you want today. Next season, red cards.
Okay, let's make sure we quick use of it. So, all good, guys. Lebu, I see you've cut your hair again. Nice, sharp line.
You know me, every time in Twana go shoot, you so crisp.
Crisp. Well, yeah. No, but it's really been an amazing journey. I think Super Sports Schools has covered some of the biggest football tournaments in the country, Bay Hill Premier Cup, SM Legacy, the Mtunzi Cup, and then our very own Gauteng Development League. We've brought you week in and week out analysis, breaking down the players, the teams to look out for. And the Gauteng Development League, you really have to be tough to go through it and have a tough skin. But many of us have had to have tough skins to even get into the broadcasting journey. So today is a bit like a story time, boys. I'll start with my story as to how I got involved with broadcasting in the first place, and then eventually Football on 216, and then we'll go to Lebza and we'll go around like that. I will see how. We'll see how we work it. But for me, guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I started 2021 then, and I met this. So there's a Rays Rugby League, right? So we went with my mate to go watch Rays Rugby, right? Tough. Rays Rugby, it's sort of like the football Rays League, right? Tough. tough, week in, week out, right? But then, interestingly, there was a streaming company. So my friend and I are sitting, we're in first year, and we're like, no, we wanna get involved somewhat, because we were just studying. It's important to have a balance. You have to study and do something. Yeah. So we think, no, maybe let's coach, yabo. I say coach. Coach,
But can you play rugby?
No, I wanted to coach maybe footballers. No, man, can I play rugby? No, they're gonna break me. In high school, they wanted me to, but I didn't. But then we thought, so I say to my mate, Ray, I'm like, no, man, Ray, what about commentating? Do you think we can commentate? And Ray's like, yo, it's a brilliant idea. Let's try to commentate. So we go to the streaming company. We ask them, guys, can we commentate? They didn't have any mics or anything, so it wasn't able to work. So we go there the next week. It was a weekly thing. We get there the next week, and there's something called Radio Rugby, and they're commentating, and geez, already my commentating dream is done before it's even really come alive. So we sit there disgruntled. We watch the rugby anyway with my mates, and then at the end, I'm like, no, man, let me go ask those Radio Rugby guys. I chat to them. We want to do this thing. And they sort of go, okay, we'll teach you. And then this guy called Simon Rickert does a lot of the Super Sports Schools rugby analysis. And then he sort of tells us that no. So he teaches us commentary there for 5 minutes. I need to give that guy something. It's Simon Rickert, it's Johan Pretorius. He sort of teaches us commentary in 5 minutes. He's like, no, there's a lead, there's an analyst. You guys need to do it like that. Okay. So we go to the streaming company, we ask them, Bafetu, please, we really want to do this. I must Vumele eventually. Little did we know that streaming company was still small that day, but it's gone on to become one of the biggest service providers for Super Sports Schools, Back Sports. They were still very, very upcoming then. So they sort of get mics like this, but very poor quality, and we hit it. We're commentating it. I think it had about 5 people watching it, but I commentated that thing as if it was a World Cup final. So then okay, we do that, and then Ray's rugby ends, and then boom, the journey is kind of over. But I take Temba's number. He does lots of the athletics, and then, yeah, it's quiet. But I text him in the new year, Temba, we want to work, man, yabo, give us a chance. Yabo. And he's like, no, we'll see. Yabo. He doesn't really trust us. Of course, you can't trust people you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he doesn't really trust us in the beginning. So he keeps quiet for a long time, right? He keeps quiet. He calls us the one day to do social media for athletics. So I'm there now trying to figure out how you guys are good at content creation, Cosca and Ora. So there I'm trying to figure out how to do content creation now for athletics. So well, we try that, fine. And then he's like, no, I want to teach you the entire production cycle. You're going to need to hold cameras if you're going to prove that you want to be here. So I was a cameraman.
But the dream now, yeah, change.
So the trend changes now.
We're not going to commentator, but then back channel it to something else like.
Yeah. So for 3 months, I hold cameras. I'm a cameraman. I was a cameraman, guys. I know the entire. I was a camera operator. So we did lots of the Athletics South Africa Primary School Championship at Jameson Stadium. But those things are tough, Fiso. Call time, guess what? Call time. 3 in the morning is call time. Guess what time you pack up? 6 in the night. You holding cameras almost for 12 hours, yabo. Geez, so I do this for 3 months and I realized, no, this is not what I want to be doing.
Same thing.
Same thing. Hey, I have that label, who make crits, yabo. So no, we do it until about March, and I'm like, no. And it interferes with my academics now because I'm still a student at this time, yabo. And I can't wake up and be doing this the whole day. So it's fine. We quit with Ray. We're like, no, we don't want to hold cameras, yabo. If you're going to call us, you're going to call us to commentate. 2 weeks later, Reynard gets a call from Spoot, and he starts doing some Super Sports Schools rugby, which is amazing, right? And then I luckily get into Tax FM. So that sort of hides my haters from the broadcasting. And then Ray luckily is even able to commentate for the SABC. He gets scouted by the SABC. There's auditions, and then he goes. I can't go because my dad worked there at the time, so I wasn't able. So nepotism and those concerns. But I went with Ray to the audition, and he gets the SABC job. So he sort of goes from cameraman, and he is still today, I think, one of the best English commentators in the country. That was Ray Kun. And then that's me, right? That's me still at Tax FM, raised at SABC. And then the one day, Temba Matima calls me. They need rugby commentary for Currie Cup in Poch. Now it's happening. So sort of go there and commentate that rugby. And then Erwin Schmidt, the CEO of Packsport, one of the shareholders, says to me after that game, now we found your passion. And then it sort of comes together, right? I eventually meet Ian through rugby. When I meet Ian, I'm commentating rugby again. I'm going to my old school JP. And when I go there, it's not a matter of I'm going to get paid. I'm just going there, just give me a chance to commentate. I meet Ian, he takes my number. And then Ian in 2022 gets football. And he says, you want to do football? And then from there, it's sort of been full circle. I then meet Lebu, and then the rest of the guys come into the crew. But I think you can kind of see how tough it was. It was a sort of full journey, right? And then eventually this year, they call us to do the show after commentating the GDL for 2 or so years. So that's sort of been my journey into broadcasting. I think I appreciate Temba Matima and what he did for me, because in the beginning, I didn't really understand. This guy's making me hold cameras, but it really allowed me to understand. I promise you guys, it allowed me to understand the entire production cycle. If now I understand the mixing, I understand the cameras, so I'm more than just a commentator, right? I'm more than just an anchor. I'm a holistic broadcaster, which is what you want to be. It's right. It's what you want to be a holistic broadcaster. So that's sort of my journey, guys. At the same time, I'm balancing this with a law degree. I'm studying my LLB at the University of Pretoria, right? And yeah, that's, to be honest, many people have asked me and they've thought that it's difficult to balance broadcasting and school. But from high school, I've always believed in being holistic. Don't do one thing. You do many things, it's good to be all round. It's good to be an all-rounder. So I somehow think it's also helped me balance my academics, right? In the sense that I know that now when I sit down, I need to study and I need to do this because I need to go shoot then the next week. I need to go commentate. So it forced me to, when I do my academics, I sit down and I do them thoroughly. I think we did 60 modules across the course. I got 50 distinctions. There's only 10 modules I didn't get a distinction for. Yeah, that's 50 I got 50 distinctions, right? So yeah, no, I'm thankful to Super Sports Schools being with us on this journey. So it's really helped us. So that's been my journey, guys. Coming to football on 216. Yeah.
Is the show done?
He says, is the show done? No. So I think it goes out of inspires kids also that if you have a dream, just believe in it. Because to be honest, all of this was really just a dream. I was commentating Kosafa now 2 weeks ago. And when I started commentating, that was beyond my wildest imagination. An international, continental audience, right? So I'm just so thankful for the journey, right? And just believe in your dreams, guys. I promise you, if you can think it, you can genuinely do it, right? And I think that's my journey. Lebu?
I think one thing I add under Tando, because sincerely, it will be a bit of an emotional one for a lot of us, this segment, but dreams don't work if you don't.
Yeah.
So you can't just dream and then you sit. Okay. But I think why
you have to go and hold the camera, right? Yeah, so no, I think I've taken a sufficient amount of time so we can.
And also, before you call, like you FIFA page, boy.
Yeah, my commentary was even posted on the FIFA page. That's what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm telling you, guys. Even my voice, I was telling Sfiso on the way here in the taxi that even my voice, I used to try to imitate other comedy. You know, when you start commentating, you immediately think of what you've heard. So I used to, I hadn't found my voice, but now I think I've found my voice and I'm only growing. You know what I mean? So yeah. Leba, I think, I don't know, we can go to an ad break before we get to you.
Yeah.
Happy to go to an ad break? Okay, guys, stay tuned to the show. We've had one story. We still have 4 more beautiful, inspirational stories just like that to tell. Stay tuned to the show. It's all about story time today here on Football on 216. It kind of feels like we are in a Christmas home. There's the fireplace in the background and we're just speaking, right? It's really that festive feel. But Lebu, we've had one story from myself. Let's go. I meet you next. What's your story, man?
Mfana, wabona go tliwa mo go nna in terms of commentary. Commentary, to be honest, ke simolotse ka 2022. But my background story now about life in itself, I think it was preparing me for pressure elingi. Because now currently like phelo ba ka ka fela ke ntse ke spana ntwana. Spanile mining.
Spanile mining?
Yeah, ke mfana. Na ntse so ga ke etsa fela go ba wait. Spanile mining, ke pakile stock for bakers ke pakile stock for di ba re ke ndi gote bo Shoprite bo shop tse ka ofela na ke paka stock Pick n Pay. Vet. Na ke garazitse ntwana ka ke
technician.
No, she's a technician. So I've always been working jigs, and then I have always had passion for bolo. This event I've always loved bolo, even though I'm Nati. But
also finally admit in the last episode.
I playing football. I was playing football, but I was never Mnandi. So I was that guy.
So normally player tele gaba gra o khitile be gotla ora be gotla lebza ere ora para yana.
Yeah. Got right. They will always say, okay, man, it's lebza man. Nangu Cosca man. But if one thing for sure, Antoine, if they can say Tanduk is star player, you will never touch the ball. Yeah.
Typical underrated defender.
Yeah, it's horrible. So jigs, and then my biggest dream coming to Gauteng Twanaka was to be an actor. I've always loved drama. Go schooling, I was performing, I was doing read festivals, you know, and I perform like athletics, so I've always had football, but not knowing what I can comment. I didn't know I can commentate. Got to Joburg, acting. Then I did Veleka Kenako Kasi, Honale Art Center, Moses Modeleko Art Center in Tembisa. That's where I get a drama thing.
That's the certificate you brought?
Yes. Drama. And when I got to that art center, to be honest, next acting. Ne ke rat, but I didn't know anything about acting. I was the weakest link to acting there.
So even in football, even in
Ntwana
acting.
yam, from Diski, I was the weakest link, but I could play. I had that heart. Acting, I love acting, but I can't do it.
But you mentioned something interesting, Hore. If you someone over then I realize that I'm weak, then can to keep peeling, to keep going, because sometimes you just say, because
I don't know.
Then
If there's one thing about me in Fetune, if I say about something, yes, so football I was never mnandi, but I was dedicated in Fetune, with all my heart. Acting, I was the weakest link in it. They could even make funny stories. I was always the last guy.
To be picked in the cast.
Because I couldn't act. So I have to give credit to my director, Ricardo Timani, who's playing now for one of the biggest shows now, Mumzansi. So every week in Wikat that Ricardo Timani is playing Sergeant Teola, one of the biggest soapies. That guy in Fetu, I'm saying all the time, because but one day, the lead actor got sick a day before the show. Wabo.
How come? But most of people that are in the industry, there's similar story. Hore, Mama wasn't there.
Yeah.
Then I had the chance.
Yeah.
Even in football, when someone gets injured,
The next one.
It's an opportunity
Even
for
the
another
best,
one.
yeah.
So I've always believed man, so Lincoln gets sick a day before the show, and it's a big show, it's a season. And remember, Hore, according to the director, I'm not good. Not knowing Hore. I don't sleep. I go through the script in Fetu, one man. The whole script even the different characters.
You knew even the other people's
I
lines.
knew the whole script. It's called The Curse, that script. I'm still the best lead actor on that play, even today.
What's the first line of the curse?
Eh?
What's the first line?
For what tears do I see from thy eyes?
Oh, goodness me.
And when activate, I didn't mean to. So now director was like, ish, Lebza, no. My cousin, Diva, said to me, man, give him a chance, because she could tell her, that's why I said, I can tell you something. I didn't even eat, coach. Nigga, blow my script this off. It gets sharp. I could see myself kill that cruel king about that. One day, but okay. My director was sitting like this in a chair, not interested in Pano. That I live again. The moment,
Like not a chance.
Yeah.
I cannot choose. What choice do I have?
Just do it.
the moment I said, for what tears do I see from thy eyes? That guy was like, yeah, bro, like seriously. But wait. I don't know, mate. Let me go drink some water. No, I'm not mate. Adula, then he paid attention to me now. Remember, the show is tomorrow.
So Larry has.
I've been raising on my own all this time, all these months. When they eat, they go for lunch. I go out there, go raise one. Yeah, bro. The moment I said those words, he sat down and he looked at me and said, okay, let's go. He called in the queen. He said, okay, Lebza, now I'm directing you. Because now the interest is more. Now I'm directing you. Okay, sharp. The queen came. I'm fair to, I don't know what happened. And I just became that person that they wanted. The whole script, I was even reminding other cast members to say, hey, man, your line says, it was like, hey, man, script go off like a yes. I was even reminding the guy. So I became the best lead actor, good at production. And then I think that was preparing me for commentary, because in acting, you have to wear a different character. So when I leave, I'm a father, I fit a guntu, but I fit a acting act. So one day I'm driving I am a team visa. There's a big noise, but there's a big crowd. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, come back. Yeah. Hey, man, you pack a that's in it. Like, let me go see. When I get there, I'm going to comment. Hey, man, this comment. And I spoke to someone, Rangwani JJ. That's the first guy who gave me my first ever gig. His name is Rangwani JJ. I went to him, I said, hey, man, Timer, you know what? I think I can do this thing. He was like, hey, Baba, this is the biggest tournament. This is Power Rico Winter Games in Ghana. Power Rico Winter Games. Big. You can't give you a chance more Power Rico. Maybe some other times. Like, please, give me a chance. There's no Stoana here. Maybe, yobo.
Oh, that was the niche, ne?
Yeah. It's only Sipedi, Zulu, Changana, this Xhosa, awona Setswana. And mo Thembisa bazange uthi umuntu ayibuya Setswana hi.
I wonder how do they commentating as Changa?
Yeah, kumnandi. Kumnandi.
I think I've heard it on the SABC. They sometimes
That was Venda, SABC one, but
it was Venda, ne?
yeah.
Strongest team of it. There's a guy who Thembisa called Remita Bhima. That guy is good, Changana. Who commented last year on the Phillies just for one match. There's a guy called Bhima Lama.
Oh, I heard it.
Bhima. That guy is Changana. Ay makangan. Yabo?
Yeah, Lebu.
So I was like, okay, man, I got a chance. In fact, I remember the book Manyapi, Lebo Alfios, Kunyadi, so you know them, in fact, Bo Sydney Letsa, but they came into just like you said, sometimes you're looking for a voice, but I hear you. So I was trying all those voices about Kabana. That's not me. And it's a post of Vela, Kabaga microphone. And then Jeremiah Mapanga was like, hey, man, give that man a mic again. And I'm to give fits in there. What Phillies games? Jeremiah, even size 1.
So it's
Like, yeah, man. There's one I grew up with the pool. The pool was like, hey, man, something there. There's something there, man. Give that guy a microphone. Katsola pay the first week. Then the following week, I was the first guy to arrive there. When they set up, I'm there. Set up Lebone. I was to my community, I'm there. Get the team sheet, get. And then I got used to commentating. And then there was a tournament in Jamestown, Gauteng Women's Soccer Tournament. Yeliabo Panele and Mondli. Ne? Then I was so I told the guys.
So you got Safa Gauteng.
Yes.
So it's the same league Gauteng Development League, but
it's on the other side.
On
it's
the
not
other
like
side.
yeah, it's just a tournament they were saying, and no one is a league now this year.
yeah.
So niggas have to get a tournament banyana ku Jamestown. Let's go. There's tournament you're crowd. So you'll never know who's watching, who's hearing to one. Then I went alone to Jamestown.
So when you look
On the Facebook post, I saw Gauteng Women's Soccer Tournament where it with Jamestown. So I was like, hey man, let me just try to get this gig.
but really, what the commentator or it was
No, they was about to commentate. I just WhatsApp Banele. Sorry, he said, Zwagala. They were like, no, there's no commentator, but you can be part of us, no problem. That's why I met Mondli way to do it.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, that's why I met
What a
Mondli.
man.
Yeah, hey, what a man.
What a man.
Yo, but Mondli.
Mondli, we love you.
Mondli
He gave us
Dube.
this gem.
Yeah. Mondli was like, in fact, commentary I could organize from SOE to organize a fellow speaker, then a commentator, microphone. There were 4 pitches that go Jamestown. I was in the middle and I was commentating for this game, for that game at the same time.
Same time.
Capturing also the stats. Who scored, the link. So when I'm busy, when I hear, Gaji, so Mondli saw that. He was like, man, Yasin, finally top 8 ya GDL in fee to February.
Pull up.
Wabo. Kita organize. Sharp. Keep pull up of like Twitter, no man, sound height. Majita sound cancels. Aga dula da ku panorama, raga relax, aga shabela ball. Then I saw the 10-day ITW.
Oh.
Wabo.
And the dream.
And then Mondudu was like, hey man, let me just go there and check. He came running, he came running, they're looking for an African language. There's only English.
Yep.
And what's after 2 games? And I'm always ready. It was Ian and Stevie.
Yeah.
Never mix at a shop. But can you do this? I'm from the township. No, I do it at the township. I've never done it like this, but okay, let's try. Okay, I still have the first video into the first ever video of Super Sport. I got earphones into another Pilasandam Pasa, Lebhama Hume, Shy. I'm fine, I flew.
That was School of Excellence versus Super Sport United.
Yeah.
Top 8 final 2 years ago, boys.
Yeah.
Go listen to it. It's still there.
Still there, yeah?
Yeah, it's still there.
I'm very to Then Peter Sunday left, then there was like 2 finals remaining. So remember Gatoma, I said if we are finality 2. Got those 2 finals in Fitika, the Bola, Vele. Then Ian said, next week Vele League at home. That's why I met you with left.
That's where we met. That's where we met.
Yeah. Left my school ever since in Fitura go panale tapelo khadebe. Araman guys. Yes, I thought you chemistry fan.
He believed in our dream. Eh?
He believed in it.
He believed in
and
our
at times, and he believed in us only. He didn't want. He didn't want to have guests, whatever. He only wanted this, like.
That guy used to listen to every word of our commentary.
Yeah.
There's a guy that used to watch and listen to every word.
Tabza.
It's that guy.
Bra, uThabza mfethu yonke into abethi mama inamega da kulokhu Super Sports Schools ngama pages wakhona into esishilo kwi comment.
He used to put it there.
Uzoyinamega.
Yo.
The passion, fun.
Thapelo Kgathe.
Ay.
Yeah.
Tabza repeater, guys. There's a show we busy kayane ke batla lebete inda. Hey, okay, show. Then I think 2-3 months passed, ne?
Yeah.
Then I repeat.
No, he did it quickly, boys.
No, he did it quick.
Did it
I
quickly,
remember.
quickly.
Yeah. I think only a week.
Nah,
Hopefully about a week or a month.
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah, somewhere.
I think a month, but it was.
Wasitshela ngithi yakhumbula. And then sifonela one by one was by group.
Yes.
Wathula.
Wathulega, yes.
And then wabuya, I think a month and few weeks. Kana buya ke.
Wabuya.
Sethe bafethu nazi izinto ka.
Nazi izinto.
Yeah, boy.
Remember our first pilot?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the microphone that I read it.
I was wearing it. We didn't even have gear.
Yeah.
We rocked up in whatever.
Then well, Rakena F2 first episode rush up until today, episode 32.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you.
No, we need to go to a net break. We can't just. We need to let the viewer digest.
Deuteronomy.
Yeah, we need to-
Ronami.
Ray Kuta. That's what you guys say.
Yeah, Ray Kuta.
Ray Kuta. Okay, let's go Kuta ourselves. Let's go to the ad break and then we come back with 3 more inspirational stories. So we've filled in 2 of the blanks as to the 5 panelists of Development League football. Still 3 more stories to tell. So Lebza and I meet first, and then we meet Mr. Kating Katong. I don't know whether he had that Kating Katong yet or what had occurred, Urabiling. Who are you, mate?
I'm Mr. Kating Kato.
You are Mr. Kating Katong.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, you can like so it's fine. Next season,
Yes.
Yeah, Aksaiwan. Yeah, man, Tondo age to the journey. Started a long time ago.
How?
So
Yeah.
they don't understand. Yeah. Thank you, you got it.
Long time ago.
Cosca got it. So
to emphasize it.
yeah. So yeah, but to as well, like out here ngare madida ba batswang ka si ko motseng especially ke tla ga magaeng. So opportunities to go dlala disc professionally ne di list lane.
Limited. Yeah.
They're very limited, but you know the passion ya gore one day maybe ke tla ba a soccer star. So then I went to Pretoria ke lo studies. Then I played for this other team Nenzeki Jimale Pretoria Acadia Shepherds. Banabajimela Caledonian Stadium. So I used to go there.
Remember Matima said he also played for that team.
Yeah, Acadia Shepherds.
Yeah.
I used to go there, get trained and
It's
everything.
old Mozambique.
And then I realized that, man, I don't think playing professionally, it won't spanel.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on there because Temba Mguni, Togozani's brother, he used to come there and then not Lala Sundowns by that time. But what else can I do now?
Okay,
Because
Ora, before you carry on, you always claim to be the best footballer of all of us. Maybe not coach, right? but tell us the truth now. Were you really that good? Because you claim to be good.
Nikilumnat. I'll tell you why Nikilumnat. The team, I carry Shepherds. I got the trial list. They'll do a team that will play the main team.
Yeah.
So I was always one of the starting 11. I had the trial list that plays against the main team. So I wonder if I didn't leave it, I was going to make it to the team.
Yeah.
You will not.
Yeah, so then I just left it there. Raiman, let me find something else. Then came to Joburg, Katlango Joburg, Tola Spaniana, and then time went by. Karno, man, I have this thing, I'm visa. Why? Why excited this thing? So sometimes DJs do hey, if you have a dream, you must follow it. Now social media is there, everything is there. You can put out your things there. So I said, okay, this guy is saying something. I was gonna tell you, you say if you have a dream, follow it. The problem is, how do I start following my dream? Like, I wanna that
Many kids on it because how do I follow the dream?
Yes, how do you start? That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
That's a big problem. Yeah, how do you start? So I think by listening to DJ's booth that time, it gave me a kick. We look at the social media, we look at the YouTube, we look at X, we look at SoundCloud. Then I started taking my phone, watch the games on TV, start taking my phone and record. It is still on my SoundCloud. If you go search
still on your YouTube also.
you'll get my
Bengifuna ukusho ukuthi akaqamba manga or is the only guy on SoundCloud. Manga ukuthi ku-Twitter wakhe da ikhona ilink.
You have a SoundCloud?
yeah. So that's
So you're a SoundCloud rapper?
So
no. Not a SoundCloud rapper, no.
So that's how I started. Okay, maybe let me start doing this. Now what I'm doing, I'm gauging my progress to say this game I did this, I put it there. I do another game after a few weeks. So I'm tracking the progress. I'm listening to, can I, make it better and everything. Then what is the next step? Because I have SoundCloud. Fortunately, Caspanella, the TV station in Hyde Park, I met OG Molefe there. The Ishibobo, Neta Ishibobo that time.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying, okay.
That.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, Sharp TV, okay, number one, but this station doesn't cover the games.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? So they don't have any broadcasting rights, the PSL or any other games. They used to do Champions League back in the days.
Yeah, I remember.
But Champions League, it's that side, but Tola Fidi, and there was not anything else. But then I said, go OG, man. In fact, OG. I have this dream, soccer commentary, but I feel like Mari, I do more than Wawana TV and then Kimo TV, hence the SoundCloud, because SoundCloud, I have to tell stories and then OG man, how can we do this? Because you've been in this industry, you know people. It's like, no. We have a media league that we play Panorama. All these guys, Andile Ngube, Brian Letsoho, they are there, but the league. So Zwaga lot Zala Lerona, plus we used to play with the late Konza as well. He used to play there as well. So yeah, Dr.
Rest in peace. Dr. Mnandi,
Rest in peace. Yeah. So then I said, okay, Sharp, I'll come. If I get OGRI, I introduce a comedy thing, and everything. It's like, okay, Sharp. Then I started getting into the team. Then after OG said, you know what? I started the accreditation not soon. So if you want, I can do an accreditation for you. Then you can just go stadium.
It's expensive. That PSL accreditation, not anyone has it.
So then I went, by the accreditation, I got PSL, then I got the accreditation. So now what I do is, I'll go to Brian Letsoho from Mutsweding FM. I mean, OG Molefe, big ups to you, my bro. I told you one day, this time
Who is OG Molefe, man? For someone who doesn't
OG Molefe used to work for ETV as an Ishibobo host.
Yes.
Yeah, and now OG Molefe works for Supersport as a waiter. Mostly does golf.
He does golf?
Yeah, he does golf most of the time because Lenaki, a man with many talents. He can do soccer, but mostly he does golf. He has OG Foundation Molefe.
Is it that hot man that presents golf?
Yes, the chubby guy. Yeah,
I see him.
Kene OG Molefe. So big ups to OG. Now if you there's your flowers now, OG. Thanks for the accreditations on it. And after the accreditation, now you can access our stadium. And the Mahala. The access to media team. Then I started being closely Brian Letsoho from Mutsweding FM.
Brian, Bruno.
Accreditation. Brian was Panaka weekend. I don't know. I'm doing a game go Vets University, called the stadium. I used to work in Hyde Park. Good shot. Just a 15 minutes drive, nearly game year late. I'm interested in doing the commentary and how do I go about it? You can't teach someone to commentate. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
You have to have the passion for it. You know, your flows and everything. You can't teach someone to commentate. So Brian said, okay, it's fine. Do commentator, but I'll show you what do I do before the game? How do I prepare for the game? How do I handle the game? How do I run the game? I actually this guy the headsets. So what he's doing is shadow wheel again. He give me the headsets, the headset. There's a picture that I post again Brian. I used to do that for a very long time, Brian, because now I listen, he commentates, and you know, I'm looking, okay, he prepares the game like this. When it's a goal, And then time goes by. Then I started saying, okay, Sharp, I've met Brian. And then Brian is radio. Then I reached out to Ubabam Tet. Babam Tet told him, no, I don't have a problem. You can come join me because he does TV.
Yeah.
Or you can come join me. Then I started shadowing Babam Tet.
Wow.
So then time goes by. I go, okay, now Kifa, what do I do? Oh, Reggie, I've shadowed Reggie at some point, my pencil. Then I said, okay, Sharp.
These are some of the best commentators in the country. Right? For the viewer that doesn't know, those are two of the best Setswana and Zulu commentators in the land.
Yeah. So then after that, get okay, now it's a build-up of going somewhere. That So get okay, I'm at this point, get a milestone. I always listen to these different guys. They do things differently. So I need to, I'm not going to copy any one of
unique,
them.
yeah.
Getting unique. Then, got okay, Sharp, I reached out to SuperSport. So I kept on, making calls, sending emails, and nothing happened. Like, okay, Sharp, so now I think I need.
Now I need time.
Yeah,
I need to play. Yeah.
Exactly. So then one day out of the blue, on a Sunday morning, there was a guy called Ayabanga Maholwan, the producer of SuperSport. So Aya calls me because I used to have a Neginali number high at that time. So when the phone rings, Aya Bonga Maholo and God, damn, that call that I've been waiting for.
To make sure.
Maybe keep forget dial it. That's a mistake. So Aya Bonga Maholo and calls. I pick up the call. He said, "Hey, Ora, where are you? Where? Okay, there's a game in Alex. That's around 9. What time? Are the games, the game starts at 5. He said, if I can make it there at 3. You said you commentate, right? Yeah, commentate. The next one, yeah, Sharp, pull through. Hey, man.
That's so real.
That excitement, I am like a producer, go SuperSport. Like, that's ultimate, yeah. For you. Yeah, dilo dia ML. Then Alex Stadium, nearly Alfred Maimari Piri. 2018, it was Alfred Maimari Piri games finals. The final that day go Alexander Stadium. That's my first ever Kitswara microphone live on TV.
And who were you commentating with?
I'm coming there. So no plus originally that accreditation. So I fit had go Alex Stadium. I get so called to go through, accreditation, and then if you say, hey, I want a super sport track.
Yeah.
I
know.
At that time, there was Panisa, I think the smaller ones, not the big,
not the big ones.
Yeah.
But it's highly isn't that?
Palio Esla.
So if you tell Alex Stadium, I park at the back. So the media guys see the track and everything. So I sit in the car for a while. So now I want to get okay. What do I do? Do I call this guy? You know what? Let me call him just to let him know Kifitli. Hey, how's it? I am going to get Kifitli. Just wait a few minutes. I'm still driving in. I don't want to get blown. And they get blown. Hey. Lindiwe dube wa feta. Hey, but don't tell me what TV.
Ichai do fikile that.
Orogi. Ke mona mo TV fela. Hey, motho ka ndi ke motho wa phela. Wa feta.
Nana like spook.
He's a real person.
He's a real person.
She's
So
beautiful. Lindiwe dube. Yo. I couldn't even.
So now I don't know anyone. So I'm just sitting mo koloi nke metsore aya fitle ke buelele. So while I'm sitting ke bona Aya pulls in. I didn't know his car, but Gabona, this guy pulls in. He's driving Sizo Mabena. So Giboni Sizo Mabena. And I'm like, that's Sizo Mabena. Click, bang. Mabena Watena, Bailo Parker, Unale, Le Aya. But the other driver, Le Aya. So I'm like, okay, Oleki Aya, Giboni Sizo Mabena. I give Funela Aya, pick up a phone. Then I went to him.
To confirm the
yeah. So Gatena, Kiako, Aya, get no rapele and everything. But okay. It's fine, you know what? Zwagala. So before Honali game, Banali crew yaja. So everyone was But Banali the Hajiwada. What happens is now okay, Sizo Nasaj at that time, he went and I go stadium. So they call up a meeting. Katri, I gotta producer at that game. Ubita meeting, everyone is sitting there. Para make yourself at home, Vana, Ija, Obesha.
Kaula ndoda.
Akhono jantwa. Yeah, game at that moment. Akhojer. Mind you, I don't even know what game is it. But I don't know who's playing. I don't know what's like. I went there. Yeah, the crowd do accept in the stadium. I just come around. Then I went. Badu Zida Aya, and it's like okay. We introduce her to everyone. I got a crew, the camera guys, who are floor, who are mama. About commentary, can I listen to my banner? Can I
Your name is Sizoma Bena, boy.
Hey,
You feel like I'm Fedoti or Rapele Mukhaki, Sizoma Bena.
And Sizwe was hot then. Sizwe was hot. Sizwe was hot.
This is the first ever TV gig. It's finally Sizoma Bena, the manic legend. Then everything happened, and yeah, the game starts. That's where I met Abu Bitumelo Potani, the DDC guys.
Fish.
Yeah, Fish. That's where I met Fish. There's a picture I'll post it on X. The first ever time Luvo comment Luvo Mlovedi Asalumuka.
I put the cable,
Yeah, that was our first gig. The first gig is Luvo. So Ngare, the years that Luvo's in the industry, Linna is the same, more or less the same thing. So then after that game done, I sharp. I did well. Aya gives me pointers after the game. You sound like more of a radio commentator than a TV commentator, but this is what you need to work on. Let the game breathe.
Let the game play.
Yeah, let the game breathe. And, don't just get
Don't
TV.
rush it,
People are
yeah.
watching. Sharp, got tips. I got told 2 years. The expectation grows. Now. Something happened now. Then, it's okay.
2 years.
Gee, that's a long time.
Then came this other call, man. I think Simon Alani is the acting producer at Super Sport, the
Big brand.
big brand.
Yeah.
Simo is the big guy. Then Simo calls the other day. Are you available? There's Phillies games happening. Yeah. There's a Phillies games happening. Are you interested? I'm available. Then I did Phillies game first.
You did that game. Say not to pass.
20 man.
Yeah. There's a
20.
That was the last Phillies that I did. The first one, it was, yeah. So that the clip here, Ngatungal Pass. Yeah.
If you like a maybe by 2020.
That was the first one, yeah. That was
Number 2, yeah.
the first Phillies games that I did. That's where we saw Fundo Villagazi. I remember I did commentary.
Duran Cop students, innit?
Duran Cop student. I did a commentary on a goal. From Fundo Villagazi, it was a shot and then it was a cutting carton. Then we had to wait just to check if it's a goal or not. I still have that clip. No, it wasn't a VAR, but the replay. So, but then Bonnet in the ground, the referee has blown for a goal. Yeah. Till now, we were just the replay to make sure I was with Temba Boy. One of the I don't know. When I talk about Temba Boy, I feel too
great guy.
Yeah, but I met about Temba Boy, I met Mutlu Kheling, I met
The Frickle Ginger.
yeah, that's why I met the whole crew at DDC because now it's Phillies games.
Sharp.
So that's the first year I go Phillies games. Peter Au, me branga so tlogele kontle, Kobane nga so tlogele kontle. Those are the producers that they.
Ungakhohlwa my sister inspire yamazi no.
Yeah, I'm coming there.
So those are the producers of the PSL shows.
Yes, but then that time never producer the Phillies games. But they were already. So now I got I got the guys at the Phillies games first year. And then within that year, hot hole. How?
There's so many gaps.
But then, again, something happens. Simon Alane again calls me and says, hey, Oranfetu, where are you? We need you. Dobsonville Stadium. The crew is not here. Abo Luvo, Abo Bitumelo Potane, they were in Devon. Niketa gave me Lakim Klatinele analyst and le Grand Bizet. Yeah. So Grant was there.
Hey,
Grant was the only person here, and like him, they had to fly out to Durban to join Abu Temba for, I think, the something sa DDC or PSL. It was really busy that time.
Sure.
Simo calls me, Ora, come to Dobsonville Stadium. Sharp, DDC.
Eh, bana.
DDC.
But it's already go Katahanian. Think I will the biggest gigs in
I haven't even done those gigs yet, yo.
So,
Crazy.
get a DDC, that's where Kopanale, no, I spoke to no, and like, it's like, yeah.
Ay, uzositshela isitok sakho khuleka mfana.
Futhi uthi unga-DDC, ithanda MDC, beku-MDC that.
No,
Ah,
it was
bese
DDC. Yeah, it was DDC.
Ah, bayitshintshe.
No, but by changing, it was DDC when I did it.
Come on, he's not that old.
And then after Ghana, yaba another year the Phillies games. Then I got another call for the Phillies games. So get it 2 years of Phillies games consecutive. Yeah. Then after get those Phillies games, another time comes Peter Au calls. Ora, Vetu, Kopa Otlo stand in for DDC at Tsakane Stadium. So that's I've done 2 DDC games. In between, I think before the other DDC, that's when GDL came. So it's a GDL, then I went to do DDC, then I came back.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, I came back to GDL. So how I got into GDL is through that app, Honalimo register commentator
I know that,
and
yeah,
everything.
that's actually-
Then also there was a guy, because I knew the guys from Baba within Supersport that used to work Phillies games. I contacted one of the guys, how do you get into Supersport schools? I'm for a number, I think number Nelia Bridget Key.
Yeah.
Kafunela Bridget Key, and he was like, you know what, send me an email. I sent an email, and then go emailing I Kenya Kelvin Watt, the CEO of Supersport Schools. I Kenya Sputiki, the rugby commentator, head of commentary Supersport Schools. Yeah. I Kenya Ian.
And the Bruges.
Bridget said, guys, can you add this guy to the database? Yeah, Supersport Schools, he commentate. Ian responded, said, Ora, I'll give you a call. About then, the times by 2 weeks, and then Ian said, called me eventually. I have a game, I think it was Jamestown.
Sure.
And then we went and did that game.
No, I met you at Highlands Park.
Highlands Park.
Yes, the very first time I saw you was
Highlands Park.
Yeah.
Balfour. At Balfour.
Balfour, yeah.
Alexander.
I did GDL. And before then, I used to watch GDL. Nikil Mamela Lili too. Those boys. Yeah, then that's how GDL happened for me. Then from there, we never looked back. Then fast forward, Tapelo came. The show GDL, the show Football on 216 came. Then I'm gonna fast forward now because my story is long. Fast forward.
Yeah, very long.
Fast forward December, guys.
Wow.
I'm sitting there. I get a call. Kosafa. So Kosafa, it's no even. Orapele ki producer go SABC because Kosafa and SABC they work together. Orapele Libet calls me, WhatsApps me. Because Leon, sometime I've been talking. You know how Hasela you'll speak to. So Leon, I WhatsApp that WhatsApp I've been waiting for. Then it's like, hey, if you took what commentator, but English. Then kera if you took Shapa commentary kastwan. But I know someone wa English. Then they are looking for English commentator.
That was good in Tuana.
So,
not everyone can plug somebody into it.
So, that was a day before tournament starts. A day after tournament started, I get a call from Kosafa executive CEO, Sue. So it's like, bruh, I need you for girls. Go do girls tomorrow. I didn't even ask. I said, I didn't even ask. I said, I'm going to jump. I didn't ask, and then I went, Kada Shapilo Kosafa. It was a lovely experience. I mean, switching from Stwana commentary to English. But first 90 minutes, English, 2 games in a day, 180 minutes stuff. And I kept it going.
Nice one, Ora.
Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so humbled by those moments. I got Namibians, they love cutting carton. They were speaking to me, but what do you say when the goal is there? Cutting carton. So Kosafa was so humbling to me. I dropped a tear ka last game ya Kosafa because when I saw it's done. I really did this. And from there the journey continues. The journey continues. I'm international now. But yeah, I got story to tell. I'm sure I left other things out, but I think to people that played a role for me being here today and doing this, still being passionate about this, I think big ups OG Molefe, Brian Letoho, like there's a lot that I can mention. People that saw a potential, even if it was tough. There are days I'll say, man, I'm leaving this thing. I'll text Orage, Antoine, it takes time, you know, just keep going and everything. Like, people will tell you, it takes time.
Especially these 2-year gaps,
that's why
take a toll,
someone else will just leave it. So, but guys, I have a lot of stories to tell. I have lots of people to give credit to. If I didn't mention your name, it's because of time, but you know, I always text whoever played a big role. But that's me, guys. That's me.
Thank you, man. I
That's
think
inspirational,
one thing
man.
I've always learned from Rapeleng, especially recently, that I've learned from Rapeleng knows how to make connections, guys. Rapeleng knows to know,
about it,
lifelong valuable connections.
I think that's the other thing that works, Tando. Your attitude towards something, how you interact people, how you keep friendships. It's easy to take Coscarinho's number and you know you have his number. How you build a relationship is when I take Cosca's number, he doesn't want anything from me. The likes of Abo, Aya, Abo, Bandbani, they didn't want anything from me. I want something from them. So what you do, keep, you know, hey, I'm here, you know.
No,
but if you have a dream to chase, that's one of the perks of chasing a dream. How are you going to reach your dream? That's one of the things. You get a number, then you don't use it. Then what? You think you're just gonna get a call out of the blue? The calls that I got out of the blue, it's not out of the blue. It's because of the base
The connections you kept.
Connections
you kept.
Everything. You send an email there and then you forget about it. Can't there's someone who saw it. Like Abu Su for Kosafa, I sent an email. I don't know how long ago, and then I forget about it. And look, Kosafa was taking a chance. He said, okay, Kosafa, but I thought. Maybe by the South African, then we can never Venek. Kosafa, it's only English.
It's only English.
And Sue called and I said, you know what, girls, another thing, you like doing girls. It was a good experience to do the girls as well. But guys, we can have a 5 hours.
On that note, guys, geez, that felt like a proper episode on itself. Rapeleng story. Stay tuned to the show. We still have 2 more. The man from Rio de Janeiro. Is he really from Rio de Janeiro? Is he from Rio de Valle? And then, where does the Sefo come from? Sazotan, says Sefo. After the break. Now, Zulu commentary is one of the most difficult skills to master. There's many Zulu commentators in the country. Not many can make it and break it through the system just because there's so many. But this young man has not only broken through, he's been one of the most entertaining voices on SuperSport Schools. I think there was one very famous clip that went viral. I think on Instagram, it's on almost 2 million views now, TikTok 2 million, where Taimani scores and it shines bright like a Taiman. It's brilliant. I don't want to go into commentary now, but really, Fiso, man, your commentary is...
3.5 million. I think like Instagram SuperSport Schools.
It's the most viewed thing. It's the most viewed. It's one about Fiso. Your commentary is amazing. Where does it all begin? Can you replicate the Taimani? I'll go to Shai Ganjan. Yeah, I'll share Leon.
Hayi izinto mfethu ushilo ubani lwebza ushilo lezinto masusemoyeni. Basemachechi ngoba bona basibekhuluma ama-tongues mara mangumbeka la uthi ayikhuluma.
Oh man, usuku sesontweni mawudane usuku sesontweni.
Kona ntwe enga-highlighta gore batho tlebe ba re commentator, I can't tell you commentator. Some things they get you
can't even remember them.
Yeah, because it's zoned in. There's a lot that changes once you tshwara microphone.
Exactly.
a re utlwe fa eso
So who is Sifiso Buhle? Bosibonga konke emsimango.
Sizokuhle sibonga kamsibango mfethu umuntu ongathanda ukukhuluma ngaye. Bese ngibeke lapha out there ngithanda I don't know angithanda kuba yimi engikhuluma ngami yabo. But Sifiso mfethu born in KZN eNewcastle ngakhulela ekhaya sathi nama already Olundi eDentalton lapho engikhulele khona. Commentator mfethu thina ndoda uShilo Labs. Mina bengifuna ukwenza iradio yabo. So iradio bengilalela umuntu onginspire to do radio wazobathi ukhada. Bathi ukhada.
khada mgaga
Ukhada lapho bathi ukhada
Ubani loyo boy?
khada
bathi ukhada
City
FM.
So what I have already but you
Is that
got
Shami Loves?
yeah
It's unique about him.
So mfethu shay radio ngifuna ukuba se radio yabona. So sibukela ne disc lapha na se KZN ugesi ucede ukungena KZN semakhaya.
Ugesi ucede ukungena.
Cede ukungena ugesi. That's why ne abantu abaningi mabekhuluma ngezinto zakudala abantu bala eJozi abazazi. Mana mina 2000 ngiyazazi because emakhaya like ziphume sengibona. Yabona njenge TV ye black and white thondo wena uyazi. Mara mangikhuluma ngayo mina bengibukela not ukuthi ngimdala because emakhaya
No, you understand,
Not selingana mina nawe.
I'm just saying. Podcast via later. Wena ugesi ungene mina sengihlakaniphile emakhaya yabo. So sinokubukela idisc maceda sigibela pheke ehlahla sicommentate la phezulu. Khoma comment ngiyakhumbula sesobo Themba Jokozela. Mkhumbula Themba Jokozela.
yeah. Xesha thanda ukuhamba epotini.
Hayi uDamthura wathi wazi yena uDamthura.
Mina ngazi umntana
Yeah.
Yeah, first bathi already lami movie le Jozi livayi nathi. I think ngizofunda grade 6 eNkathakazulu primary school at Davidson. Lapho livayi nathi already and then at Davidson nginama tournament abhaya. As you guys know bafethu niyazi ke ukuthi at Davidson mawufuna ama superstar edisc ayikho
very clean.
ilokishi likhiphe ama superstar njenge Davidson ngikhuluma ngoJabo Pule ngikhuluma ngabonke
abo Junior Khanye
Junior Khanye
abo Skapi Malathi
lama ama tournament dala iqala eDavidson. I think makhulunywa ngehistory eDavidson ikasi lokuqala if not one of the first few qala ukwenza lama tournament kube khona i-commentator ememeze iBigkin like eDavidson. So kudala icala so sihlale siyobukela it was Poland festive games Poland Dlanya we Kaizer Chiefs udlala iKaizer Chiefs iPirates uhamba udlala eTurkey Poland Dlanya yeah bambiza abantu kambe ama gents Trumpis
yeah.
So you ama tournament lawo ay mangifika la mina nami ngisadlala yabona
usadlala
ngisadlala
ale mnandi le hayi mnandi
but ngidlala idisc and bengidlala center ngicaptain ngishawa number 15 inspire andile jani
lalela
number 15 nya orethi awuncanywa leza sesenza
that's why ngicanye leza even namanje everything engiyenza isibhaliwe ngisho na Twitter I'm Sifiso_15 yabo inspire
odweba manje
mhlakazo mhle
awu namanga bodweba ntwana
hayi udweba ngithanda manje
ukhipha ntwana
so i-team yathi inkinga yayo ne ku-Poland festive games bekhona bebakhulu bekuyi-Poland festive games nebhola lethu sebizwa ngembewu enhle manje iqalile so i-team yethu beyifika idliwe la kuma-group stages besheshe beyiqondisele yabona sheshe beyinqahazise fast yabo so mabe sebedlile sesizobukela asekho into esizoyenza manje besheshe siphume so now ngiyazizwa lezi ya commentator bekhona enye I think
ngibulala ngasiyizwa lezi
so bekhona enye out I think one of the best I don't know ingakho mina thana ngihlale ngintshela bafethu ukuthi silapha esikhona is not because of commentator kancane kudlula abanye abantu I know gents ucommentate ukudlula mina but abekho lapha engikhona is not about
bandlula wena
yeah ukasi
bra
Kukazi
kunomjida of Marcel Rotman manje manga Davidson uthi ufuna ukubambana sathi eyangena imambe ekhamba lenyo ngahlabele emsontayo siboneke
ngizakokasi thi
khona umambana la khona uspa spectacular kufika la vele mina ngithi hayi nami ngicela ukuyo commentate yabona so ma commentator kufana na GDL so GDL is a TV we can't do ngendlela ama commentators asenza ngayo you commentator ngeke commentator ama games usuku lonke and then umuntu mayicela ongamgayi yabo suwena usayifuna vele ukuphumula ukuketch ibreath makula ma team lawa adlala mhlambe zothi mhlambe kudlala
siyakhetha vele
ama team lawa ngathi yabona nawe
qeda ukufika ya
nama fans ngithi ekazi makudlala isicathulo sika Melden
akuyaqala
iba mnyama enkundla mama makudlala imambas kuba mnyama ucwale
one thing ka that commentary ke hore a ke tsene ke bua le manga bolela hore I think ne le wena re le go Sphiwe Chabalala tournament o bolela hore the way ba majita ba go ka se ba commenting ka teng it's going to be difficult for them to maintain 90 minutes only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
because it's quick.
between.
But I think ke into le hare kopana le bone we ra bontshana ke.
Sisonke siyifamily, yeah.
Understand? So obviously mangifika la ngacela bathi ngishaye lapho ke bengise umuntu I think wonke isazozala i-commentator isiZulu engathathanga style from that guy as much as isitswana khona bekhona bo CC bathatha from that uJoe udla yonke i-commentator isiZulu oyizwana namhlanje ithatha istyle
uJoe Gudla ne
even in-interview yaRegine Ndlovu uyasho naye from yonke i-commentator isiZulu e-commentator ngendlela yesiZulu ngiyambona ngithi cause kunobaba uzama amasondo kunobaba uMia aba-commentator nge-pace le slow yakudalanyana
lo bekishaya ngonya
no uyeke no
uthini wena
Uyiphinde la ithile iphinda uyishaya
bekishaya ndoda uyazi ngilalela ngibhekele iTV abashapa slow motion ngonya wolonwabo
vele kune-new age commentary kune-old age commentary but still isangena namanje because usa-commentate nabantu basayithanda yabo so i-new age le engathi fast yafika naboJoe Udla I think maybe abanye ngizobakhohlwa but Joe Udla so bangifaka benguJoe Udla ndoda-ke ake sibone ke manje laphana eshala phambili ke futhi wenza njani asibone yabona uJoe Udla hasha
ushaya uJoe Udla straight point.
and ke lalela-ke yazi into yasekhasi injani
yeah
ithi into yasekhasi yabona ngoba kutrend uRegine Ndlovu mawukwazi ukuimitate uRegine Ndlovu ekhasi uNtswembu number 1
yeah
so everyone was looking to do that
to him yes
So there's no individualness.
no ekhasi angifuna ukukhohlisa ngiyazi into aneningi vele ejwayele ungibamba zithi ziyabukela show ifuna ukucommentator sifuna ukuyekhasi mawuye ekhasi awuthiya mawusangena imitate someone uzoshintsha phakathi
utrend boy
cause lalela ekhasi mawuzofika ufuna uba usifiso ekhasi usifisa abamazi ekhasi ekhasi it's more like it's not like we commentators like we MC mostly because ekhasi ngisho ungafika mayigijima impolo lokhu nje
noma iphume ngaphandle intoni ya rasa
No, ngaphandle.
hayibo
yeah khasa kokhazi mfethu
ekhasi it's all about it's all about ama sound effects mostly unenyathana uthi gwaq
okay no yeah I think I agree with you yeah
Oh yeah.
damn nobody
ekhasi
It must be fun.
It must be fun,
Yeah, I think.
we are more ama MC than ama
commentating yeah
because no one wants to hear ukuthi le team last week idla abantu ngo 3-4
That's
hayi abantu kuhlane hayi
nanga gijima
onomatopoeia.
so ngafika la ngashaya vele nguJoe Udla ayibabona ukuthi hayi lo Joe Udla yafika yabona so phole so and lapho ngifaka ngopholeni ukuthi tournament aphole endlanya ngifaka omunye umuntu so mayifika uphole endlanya uthi indoda ngizobakhala ngentwana ecommentator la kuthi ushaya isiZulu ubani ngiyeza kuyo khona enye abathi Mr News mayifika kimi okay uphole endlanya mayifika okay ntwana wena usuzoba lead commentator ne
athi wena boy
commentator manje and khona ama-senior khona ama-junior yabo abakhuluma ama-junior bakhuluma ama-senior ngoba lead commentator no Mr News kumalokho kuma-senior yabo amajita obvious abakuthandi lokho obvious ayokuthanda isibani yabo so Mr News athi ntwana yami wena umhlokoloza amanye amadoda azahamba
oh that's where umhlokolozi came from
Umhlokoloza amanye angena ngayipo yongangishiya.
awushele hlokoloza ntwana yami ngiyayithanda
so wathi umhlokolozi ongahlokolozeki okuhlokolozeka omhlokolozayo ohlokoloza amanye amadoda azahamba akithi ukuhlokoloza isizulu ukukhipha into ngani uyahlokoloza so uthi mina ngikhipha amajita ngenkani afana ayakwenye i-tournament emajita
thank you sister
Hlokolozayo.
ngishaye lapho lendlanya vela ngifrostane ngishaye I think and lapho ngifunda grade bani I'm only in grade like 8
What?
mangicala leyo
You were commentating class in grade 8?
ngiqale grade 7
I'm fana
bathi ukuthi
ngithi
bengithathe serious it was grade 8 ukuthi bengithathe serious
You were 14.
it was grade 8 ndoda grade 8 ngina 14
Aisha ahawa mampela.
sarah
ukuthi bengithathe serious ngida yabona so and lama-tournament ango-December but during elokhu indoda ngathini school days January to what kuney'gola ngithi ziyadlala iy'gola bengimali ephezulu mina ngi-commentate because odobe ngishaya nge-bench for what reason nami
wengekho mnandi
so bengishaya nge-bench efethu so bengiyihlala le phezulu ngi-commentate uzothola abantwana basesikoleni Hula Secondary School beza bazoma la eduze
Yeah, bayenza njalo vele
beza
ekhaya.
bazoma la eduze
So that time unale mic or you just out of
commentator ngomlomo
Hey, ya.
kunamajita
Ngomlomo ndoda.
Umuntu commentator ngendlebe.
Okay. I hear you.
so kunamajita manje commentator
These guys.
I think even nabo Kabelo Dlamini
Sure.
mayisafunda there was a time efunda
Pirates player?
yeah Kabelo Dlamini wase D-Town bengimcommentator manje amaplayer ase D-Town la kakhulayo engake ngawa commentator ngomlomo yabona
Ngeke uthi ngendlebe.
that's why ibalula ukuthi ngomlomo because maybe amajita wona awazi ngitshona yadlala maybe awangizwa so ube ngabe ngathi ngiyaclaim amajita
Yeah.
ngithi bengingezwakala yabo that's why ngifuna ibalula ukuthi ngomlomo
Ngomlomo,
Bathi
boy.
abaziyo bayazi
Bayazi ukuthi shokuthini. If you know, you know.
so ngashaya la and then December ngashaya ngihamba ngawushaya i-biggest ke tournament eKasi ile iqalile beyibizwa ngebhola lethu lapha bekugcwala uthola ama team from Duduza namanje iyadlala for sure kugcwele mana ama games akhona aqala ngo4 kuyodlala isicathulo sika Medium one of the biggest team khona uMaponya la
Take me to Mamponya Mall. Yeah.
moya
Yeah.
fana fika dana ngishaye and awungeni kalula la mara ngathi mangithola i-call from Oscar indoda zwakala ngafika ngashaya ngalabo mhlikazi sashaya I fine ngifika grade 12 ngithi hayi ngiyaphuma ngivanye ngiyofunda eTUT buka mina eTUT mfethu ngingene bengithi ngiyofundela journalism right because I've always wanted to be a TV whatever radio mostly radio but now mangimele ngizori angithi ufika apply
Yeah.
umntwana ufika apply and then kumele uyo-register right ngale mali lo register ngayo bla and then bekubonise bekunikeza ne-timetable if iyenzeka kanjalo nani sharp mina mangimele ngiyo-register ngibona line omude mangithi ngiyangena ngapha ngibona ibhodi elibhaliwe TUT FM likhomba i-sign ngapha yabo angaregister I'm still not a student
Mara ungenile.
Bega.
kumele ngiselalini ngibode mara ngicela
Hey, those registration lines are a killer.
Yeah.
Yo.
Ask it VUT.
Yeah.
VUT.
They're killer.
The worst.
ngingene la ngaphakathi ngithi ngicela uyophuza amanzi because angab allowed ukungena ngisi student ngizo-register ngithi ngingene bengivumele ngibona ibhodi ngilandela until ngingene eTUT FM mangifika la
Lesile le.
ngifika la ngithola ukidi bona mahapho which is like a station manager being a station manager bephethe TUT FM ne-Tshwane FM same time angifika ngiyamtshela ngithene ngikhuluma isiZulu phela mina ngazi
And la bakhuluma yabo.
Babulela.
mona khabuwa mona
ababolela mebaraka ndlela.
Ame bra.
ngifika la nto ngikhuluma isiZulu mina I'm like sanibona njani apha likaya
Uyazi manje yini.
Sure, boy.
hayi ngishaphi yabo ngithi okay usifiso ngenza nje and manje ke elokhu yami I've always ngumuntu onenhlanhla ama followers I don't know ukuthi yini indaba but ngisho mina
Mayikubi.
ngisho ngathatha into ngishuthe ama followers ahleleza ama followers ami bese khuphuka like bekucala phela 2020 bekucala ungena ku-TikTok lapha yeah I had like 10k ama followers 2020 ngafika eTUT
And that was fake scale sama followers.
Yes, fine. Isahlupheka ndoda.
Mnandi boy.
Nomlando bayikuwe ku.
ngafika lana ngabonisa nasi isipani sami ngishaya wayithi papa ne asikido lapho wayithi papa ne
Ke di bone ho.
khona le motho obulela Zulu ka mona so ke tla bitsa yena a utlwe cause ke a utlwa wa ke ngwagasa mara a ke utlwe whether you good or not so that's when ngathola le yamukwanele yabo
Kwanele
Sahlangana
Mulebe.
da.
That's how you met him.
yena bese sebenza already TUT yenza drive
Okay.
Kwanele
Kwanele re mo itsing o.
Amchaze ndoda phela lana ngamine sichaze ngeke uvele uthi akwanele mfethu hayi awuthi yakhuliya.
amazi ujala ungizisa la nani
Ishofa yakho ntwana
yeah
yakho.
unfortunate situation eyenzakalile but yeah it's fine yeah umjita beshaya vele lokho ushaya radio TUT wenza i-drive kudala ubuye ko-Cosmo FM ubuye endaweni ezibhaya yabo angifike la ngiyamchazela isitori sami fortunately yena uyangazi from social media yabo so afika athi ntwana ngiyakwazi usukhona la ngithi ya ahambe ekidiwe nathi hale ntwana imnani nani kuthi okay sign amoge gore wena utlo ba phathi ya rona and then re tla ufa dikho
Awaka register.
Yini.
You don't have a course.
I'm not a student man
Oh my word.
into yenzeka la maceda ngibhale phansi igama lami ngishiya ama contact details nani ngibuye elayinini mangibuye elayinini I'm like hayi mase ngifika la phambili angithi lapha labantu laba bama computer laba bashoyo ukuthi hayi okay siyaregister manje izinto zonke vele wonke ama local accept la right. I'm like hey bafethu angisafuni ukwenza journalism ngicela nisearch the next nearest thing mangilahlela kwi-law because bengiyazi bengenzeni mntana ngimele ngihlale mina ngiyani advise bafethu nginibeka la
Sibeke boy.
ma advise ma lokhu njani azi ma apply oyintwana apply lento ofuna ukuyenza number 1 apply list 2 leyo ongayenza
Yeah.
apply list 3 next 4 leyo qualifyayo kuyo so that you make sure ukuthi
Uyangena.
so
That's
it
a
was-
nice one. That's a nice one.
yeah it was journalism law bengathi ngayenza but bengihlale ngibona la bo Scorpion bevele TV na
Have Spectre.
Scorpion
Ngake amaphulaphula.
Oh,
Ngake amaphulaphula.
nika lwazi. Yeah, nika lwazi.
Then ngibona bona ukuthi ayi ngayenza le way
Bekabona ipresenting kama ukuthi
ngafaka law and then ngafaka i-dance ngafaka performing art drawing ne performing art dance yazi why 18 APS score at UT ngisho ukuthi angifeyile bengeke ngifeyile 18 APS
Ngabena uhlala ujayiva la studio. Uhlala la.
ngafika lana ngathi ayibekhathele bangifaka ilo ngihlema ilo angisene endaweni lo ngiseredweni mangisola lapha ngibuyela lapha emuva do you know ukuthi same day ngathola opportunity yokuba on air
Same day.
Same day.
That same day where you turned left and
same day
Mo yophuza amanzi.
sengiphethe lokho yami manje ukuthi ama class engizowa attenda izinto ezikanjani kumele ngiyoregister le rest yasesigila manje I'm like hayi lela yini into ngizobuya ngibuye ngivaye same day
bakufaka emoyeni.
mangifika lana I think it was uMavusana Vo. There's a comedian yase Pretoria famous bayibiza uMavusana Vo. I also works at UT FM bekumele azostanda in and show yak Sunday and then waba khona into ephazamisekile and then mangingena la ngithola ukidibona yangitshela ukuthi hey kuyaphazamiseka la akekho umuntu ongenile I think
Otlo story senekibwa ka sona lebza ukeni because kunile lephazamisa there is it coming again second time
so I
yaphazamisa
think for when since when lethe grand uzwakala vala wakala control desk first time ngene studio
Polqaba na desk boy.
bengalazi mfethu ngazi laphi ngathi ngidrive helicopter or something bangifika la kwathiwa uzikhona zokucontrol i desk ngifika lapha ngishaya isikhoze FM baba sharp cool and then from there vele ngaqhubeka TFM ngenza almost amashow amaningi ngazaba news music compiler ngaba music manager blah 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 sharp fast forward
Yeah, but you dominated at UTFM.
Yeah.
You dominated.
dominator.
Yeah.
so same time hale ko TT lwena no leader or do you know
No, kimiti uzochaza.
Same lapho ngithola esigila singayi bazar sharp I think my final year yami
It's like Mzakaza.
yeah legit
Bajile bamdate man.
I don't know
Abajile bamdate.
I'm gonna call politics at TV but it was legit skill is legit I think kube khona nje into abashayile ba blindsidile mara after me so singayi bazar so ukuthi ngenza i-radio ngenza i-final yami ngizosuka ngama Fridays ngizosuka eTUT ngihambe ngeJozi suke eJozi ngihambe ngeKasi FM now ngithola isipane eKasi FM I'm doing what ngenza i-training slot ingo 12 to 3 ebusuku
Down Sekasi FM.
no ngenza i-training slot 12 to 3 makuzosa kube yilokho i-Saturday uthi ufika Friday kuzosa Saturday njalo vele sekufika Saturday yeah na Sunday 12 to 3 ebusuku so bese mangisuka le ngiyelapha ngisuke lapha ngiconnect yabona sharp ngenze leyo nto leyo cool fika iVarsity Cup ngafika iVarsity Cup mfethu eTUT hambe ngo trial
wadlala
Na icoach ayikhona.
yakhumbula ngantshela ke story sababhuzu
Ngafuna ngama wasikhuluma episode 29 yeah.
so hambe ngo trial shuthi ubhuzu abone ukuthi akekho good enough yabona so
Akomnandi.
bushimloyi
yeah bhuzu mloyi bese sekukhona yena yazi le masamba kanje masiwini
Ayile marai.
I ngibona ukuthi ayikho nani but I wanted something ukuthi ngiyenze ngeVarsity Cup ngifonela omunye my sister bathi bebembiza uMarina hayi nokuthi ngimfonele so into engiyenzayo ngibone lapha na Varsity Cup head of Varsity Cup bekusese uXhanti Lomzi is head of Supersport is head of rugby like Supersport manje uXhanti head of rugby petty rugby Supersport
Iphethe yeah.
uXhanti Lomzi nesi ubesahlala eCape Town lapho because iVarsity Cup head yakhona vele that side eCape Town yabo so ngibone lapha xhanti loms ngimsearch mangimsearch how na email yakhe yakudala phela mina ngiyasearcha mina
That's
rapeleng
yeah, that's the other thing where re tlo highlight amusho that is highlighting it. What are you doing about it?
Yeah.
So the resources are there. You have all the resources that you need to make your dream a reality. So search.
It's simple lento kuyimanje I think ma angakamaga esiswa name drophile
You have
very important about fact so ma ukhona uyamsearcha lo muntu loyo khona ku Instagram ukhona ku uyamsendela lo most of them ama profile abo bawo lokhile uyamfollow akufollow back blah 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 uyamngena uyamtshela ukuthi uyenzakalani so nam same thing mara mina ngathola i-email ke ngasearcha ngaxhanti lo email ku Facebook hayi village baba yangikhiphela yona yakudala I think 2015 20 angithi phela nabo manje abasakwazi ukuphendula because of i-level asebekuyo but before kade bekwazi ukuphendula benikeza abantu ama-emails more like mina nama ngithi mhlawumbe mase sengithe angeke ngisakwazi ukuphendula angeke ngisakwazi ukuhambe ngiveza ama-contact details ami ngophi but mangakusearch ukuthi sifiso kuhle msima email or route number khona kudala mhlawumbe nami ngisancela ukungena somewhere ngifake inamba yami ku-inbox and still isasebenza lo number ngayithatha ngam-inbox wathi bana ayikho into engayinceda ngayo kwamanje but all I know ukuthi ama-games a-streama yi-Super Sport Schools ngizokunikeza ama-contact details of-Super Sport Schools banginikeza uBridget.
uBridget i-production manager la e-Super Sport Schools.
Yeah. Banginikeza uBridget and then ngimchazele athi but now ilo kila ama-AI banibani so mostly asijwayele uba ne-commentator lama-AI banibani but ngizokunikeza umuntu ozoyenza la nginikeza omunye umjida la mjida namanje ngisamfuna umjida lo yazowenza uyeza ongayi mic ay ngisho mfana ngiqowe nebhanchi lami nebhanchi lami ngishaya ibhanchi mfana ngisho ngiyakhompetha ngilapha phansi ile yasithi igcwala kanjani ngiyashaya 90 minutes yonke
Ushaye scarcity style.
ndoda bengisayazi no ukuthi bengineyipika
Like was your commentary audible on the speakers? Or
umarini befuna uyifaka ku speakers umuntu my sister wase-TUT bephethe i-TUT Sport be right kanjani yo nkosi yami ubefuna ukuyifaka uyifaka ama speaker but izo affecta visuals ngapha ama players ngeke ayizwe impempe bla 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 ngapha kuyaras le out yami gayi mic ngacommensate out yami comment nyasho ngiyabulala la ngabulala ngiyakhumbula bekudlala iVets ne-TUT lapho ngabona khona uMacast Aiden is it Aiden lapho ngaqala khona umbona umjito Grant and then ngashaya ne-VUT what yazi imfundo namjito nanamhlanje ama games akhona sesekhona kwi-app akuzwakala mara angina comment mara ngimezela
akasetanga isawu.
Akasetanga mfethu. Akusuka the snake intwana.
Akusu snake.
Akusuka
Kabza the wire.
Actually the wire.
Yeah.
so akuzwakala 90 minutes yonke mara fine yabo so game ye-VUT nama nge-VUT izwakala half kuphela VUT ne-TUT because bengishaya ase-TUT izwakala half kuphela hayi sharp uphume kanjena ngibe mnandi ngithole i-email evela kuBridget ukuthi no kade belalela i-comment yami because uBridget I think mostly uthanda ukuya ngale Durban so Zulu
abaBridget basuka ngale
Zuluish nani kade belalele no i-Grand so kune game e-UJ I think ile game engihlale ngiphazamise ngithi yagcina ishawe or something kune game e-UJ angazi if ungakhona ishaya yini and then ke angagcina ngayenzanga lo game ngezinto engangiveze ku-TV but ngagcina ngayenzanga game ekhona sharp move forward nami nyamlokhu sengihlale eJozi manje ngiyam-email uBridget it's ended
The Kambani.
phela manje ngizule ebza athi aribone lo
So zile sesashaya manje.
manje iGDL la siyaqala iposta ko Facebook manje senyamngenelela aribone lo mara before iTV ngiyabethola ngiyaweza la majida mfethu siko so ngifuna ukushaya izakutshele istory is interesting uBridget uyathatha izinto zami thatha ama details wami but mina uBridget bekumele angifake on that other week seDurban I think lama race ajwayele ukwenza hlangana nentwana usifiso kuhle something email yami ayiqala ngo-okuhle email yami iqala ngo-okuhle yabo lentwana futhi izile kuBridget athi kune experience yama camera what ngicela ispani kanjani so atheke mina not to take asisiye mina asisiyo Ian this is Sifiso kuhle ngibhala ngosifiso kuhle msimango yabo but email ayakumina mina yebo nami ngifuna iSpanish ndingusifisa uhle Msimanga
Yeah.
but hayi mina ngifuna ama camera the camera operator please make use of him what yena buya no I'll contact him now mamnikeza inamba amnikeza inamba yami
Emva noNkulunkulu ngenye indlela yo.
Yeah, waspan.
and lapho ngiqala uhlala no Ian so mina ngenze njani ngiqhubeke because Ian sengifonelile akangifonele uthi uzongiloko and uthi no Sunday singenzeka vele sisebenze usho ku-email akangifonele
Yeah.
ngiqhubeke ngihambe ngithi ngiyabamba i-camera mara manje angiyazi i-camera or
But then
Sishaya bo. Yeah, siyafostanana mina nawe nje.
ngibe ngibamba ama-camera or ngiyeke ukuthi ngikhuluma iqiniso hayi ngivele ngifonele uBridget because bese nginayo inamba kaBridget ngimfonele ngingamtholi uBridget shothi bebusy ngifonele u-Ian mangifonele u-Ian ngimtshele endoda kune-mistake eyenzakala kanje yebo mina nguSifiso but uBridget bethe uzointroduce kuwe next week mina ngumuntu ocommentator kanje kanje athi okay please call Bridget umtshele ngifonele uBridget sengiyamthola man athi Bridget wow that's very sweet of you because lento sengigawa wonke ama details phela ngigawa wonke ama details ntwana athi ntwana opportunity yakho le mfethu nakho izinto kanje mana intwana ethingi yagcina ngafiyanga ebicinyelwa ifoni ifonela manje ayisekho ifonela ayisekho ya ukuthi manje nini sik mistake nje umuntu super sport ya ngiapplyile kini bafethu so manje futhi manje uthi uyangiqasha ozongena so ngifonela Bridget athi no ever since vele bengizokunjeshisa next week sakuchubeka Ian ngizomfonela angifonela Ian Swiso ya sharp yakwazi ukwenza ama language ngithi isiZulu ya ungitshela uBridget English yazi ke uthi ya ngayenza but hey bathi ngayenza athi okay sharp ahlangane Balfour Alexandra Park fike lapha ngishaya insenga
Skim samsiphelele.
fika lapha ngithola uthando ngithola ulebza and mina nginanto ukuthini mina abantu ngiyabasesha yabona mina ngikwazi ukukhipha ama number but I always know mangifika endaweni ngihlale ngimazi umuntu because ngafika nginazi nonke yakhombula ngafika nginazi nonke bengimazi or ngamtext ngathi endoda ngifuna ukungenwa ngisendele link or
Akusendele link yalinka. Singakhulumi laba yelinka.
Abakuplakile uthwana I mean the fact that we here are khona ukenya batho ba re kentse le rona so I think the closest that I can do is go plakela link like
yeah it's the same thing ngivele ngihasha ilink mfethu because nama nginayo i-right ukuthi ngiqashe umuntu so ama ngifika la ngafika ngikhumbula ngigcoka insenga
ngigqoka iformal ukhumbula.
ngishaya uthi yeah now you going to church so I'm first angene vele ngene sengiyazi ivoice yami because mangaya ku YouTube wami nginama games ngithatha ama games eDDC ngithatha ama games eGDL
Nawe PSL bo wacava washaya yakhumbula.
ngiyakhumbula ngi-edit voice yami so ngizwe ukuthi hayi bo Regine Ndlovu usufunani manje evoicini yami
So you were able to fix it.
and then ngasho mina from ngicala ngifika ku-GDL ifike game yakhona sesekhona namanje ngicommentata the same because already ngathi ngifika i-training yami bese ngizenzele ukuthi bengifuna ukuba different so nga-add element ye-comedy because there is no comedy kwi-comment abantu they think i-commentary you have to be serious and so nga-adda leyo element ukuthi at least ngibe sesayidini khuphuka kanjalo-ke mangithi ngithola-ke Thapelo Radebe athi madoda ngineshow kanjalo kanjena plus that yabona lo amjita ubelievele ke kumina
I believe.
Phela lo mjitabe kakhuluma nendaba zama workshop wePSL.
vele ubelievele kuthina and then wasigaya ke lapha ke show sikhona manje seshowini and then kwenzakala izinto ezenzakalile bafethu
Ugunyezwa le.
Yo. Wow, okay, so that's the story of the Sefo man, Sfiso Gutle Msimango. He's gone from commentating up in trees at KZN to commentating in the Luca Masterpieces Morepe. Full-scale journey and the heights can only grow bigger. One more story to tell. We'll head to Rio de Janeiro after the break. Four stories told each of the commentators. Now we've had a special addition to the team through Coscarinho. I think he's added a different element and he's given us really something that no football show in the country has. He's broken with his performance analysis matrix. He's really been able to analyze youth development football. I don't think anyone in Africa is doing the work that this man has been doing with the Gauteng Development League, and even in his own personal space then, he's been involved at, remember, Elite Sports Academy and now at UJ. But we find out, is he really from Rio? What's happening, Coach Coscarinho? And where does the name Coscarinho come from? Because so many people, like it just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's Coscarinho?
Guys, yeah, man. How do I top the conversation? Because you guys have told stories that are so heartwarming.
Yeah.
And I think the common denominator from all of these stories is that it only started as a dream, and it's now coming to fruition. So I guess I can resonate with that because my story started when I was a very, very young boy, a 5-year-old who was watching TV from the neighbors. So I would go to my neighbors to watch TV because we didn't have TV, and then
There wasn't TV in Rio.
No, man. So what I'm saying is we didn't have TV. I'm coming to Rio. I'm coming there.
Yeah,
So yeah, while watching football, La Payana, and then I was interested because there was a senior team that was training around. Man, let me go check and then I would go watch their games and then carry their bags. And then when they go watch, play big tournaments as a Sekasi, I would go and be their water boy La Payana at 5. And then they formed a team La Payana, now a development structure that has the senior team was called an A team, and then there was a B team, and then a C team was under 17, a D team was under 15, and then an E team was under 13 and under 12s. So I was playing in the under 12s at 6. So started playing La Payana, and then fast forward 3-4 years down the line, there's a guy named Dichaba Mutloung is from the Val, Zone 6. He was playing for Pirates. He was competing no Chipalikulia. A replica of Chipalikulia. And he knows Dichaba Mutloung, props to you, my guy. He was playing for Pirates B team. And then they couldn't sign him because of his injury. He had a bad injury. So then he came through Kokasi and then was coached, but he was playing for the A team, the senior team, Ekasi. And then while coached by Richard, so this guy is stimulating football in me, man. Like, why is this guy giving us such training sessions? Because this is like different from what I've been seeing these guys doing, you know? Like he would sit us down and then explain to us what the game is, what he would want from us as kids, like 7, I'm now 9, 10 years, And then I'm like, okay, this guy knows his story, okay? This guy's father, Untate Chester Mutloum, he was a councillor, go Zone 6. So Untate Chester would buy Sunday Times every Sunday, ne? And so Sunday Times came with the Super Strikers edition.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So
I remember very well.
So the Chaba had these comic books, man. I'm like, hey, man, coach, can I borrow one?
Dancing Rasta.
Yeah, man.
Dancing Rasta.
So I did one comic. I'm like, this is interesting. Now, subconsciously, I don't know. I'm also improving my vocabulary, you know? And then I'm reading these things. Man, every Sunday I'm there by his house, by the gate. 8 a.m. in the morning. Coach, did you buy the paper? No. 20 rand now. I'm taking paper. It was 20 rand by then. And then I go quickly at the store and then I'm looking, hey, this one doesn't have. Then I give, this one is good. I buy and then I go straight and then I give Coach Key and then do you take a book? So I'm thinking, I have the nerves to say like I'm asking for this. Please give me the comic strip. And then after that I go home, rushing straight home. And then I haven't eaten, I haven't brushed my teeth, anything. I'm starting with this comic. And then the story ends. Okay, hey, but I have to wait for next week.
Yeah.
So now,
But it was a good comic book. That one.
And it's
I've read it as well. Same thing, really.
Yeah.
But the eagerness, and it was sharper fast. We were fast. Or hey, next week, what's Jake's gonna do now?
So now he's gathering these comic strips for me, and then when I get to the session, Joe, I cried when he gave me like 5. I'm like, yo, what's this guy doing? Like he's giving me gold, you know? And then this guy gave me these comic strips, and then I kept on reading them. Now the time went on. While I was still playing, I'm like 11, 12 now. we would attend trials from Pirates. I remember I attended trials at Pirates. They had like 1,200 people at the trials. I didn't even get the opportunity to try because I was like, no, man, this is ridiculous. Those were the only trials I attended and I didn't even try. I was like, no, I'm no longer attending trials. So, and then, but my mom kept on emphasizing on school. Hey, Baba, hey, hey, you need to go to school. Okay, then I started picking up my books and then taking them seriously like that. And then at primary, I didn't play as much, but I knew what I was talking about, like what I was doing. Because there was a game, sticks. We call it the sticks. Yeah, and we would sort of like, when we score, we get a 10 cent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so each and every goal is rewarded with money. So we would bet 10 cents, 5 bob. And then Eskela.
Plus isikhathini senokunozuka ne.
Ya zuka nibereka. Nibereka zuka. Hayi nibereka zuka ntate.
So a primary they would usually call me ngelunch amachita wami yabona to say that hey Cosca, hi baba, we need you baba, we need you, we siyadliwa ngale yabona. So I'm like, nah man guys, mina I need to do this assignment yabona, because I was focusing and my grandma was always ill, so I made a mission yokuthi I need to work for them so that we can break through. So one lunchtime I go and play. I leave my books there and then I go and play. I score 3 goals for the guys and then I go back. And then after those 3 goals, we've made like a 60 cent. And then the guys, I'm busy in assignment. So I'm having this long-term vision. You know, man, I'm the savior of this family. It's fine. I'm actually done letting lunch. Because I was part of a feeding scheme. So the feeding scheme that day, they didn't deliver the food. So then fine, hey guys, this is an emotional story, by the way. So after school, I go home. My grandma is at the hospital. Guys, it's painful. It's painful, man. And then, sorry guys.
No worry, coach. No worry, coach.
And then what had happened is she was diagnosed. She was diagnosed, and then I went to see her at the hospital, Lapayana, and then she came back. Good. Now, when she came back, fine. Now, football aside, books. I have a long-term vision. We're living off a grant, so I'm like in my mind, this person goes. Now we don't have a plan. It's fine. Then 2 years down the line, I do my grade 6. Me and my mom would travel every time, but grade 6, I'm still at the Val. I get an opportunity to go play a vet. Udichaba organizes a trial for us to come here, Max Park. Hey Joe, I remember this guy. He was coaching under 15, Mark. Coach Mark. He liked me because I was captain from a very young age. Then he liked me, and then he said, no, now we're going to do things differently. This guy will come and captain Vets Juniors, and then we'll give you 1 player to replace him. Okay, it's fine. Then I go, first time seeing these guys. And then this guy believes in me, and then he takes me and then gives me the armband. Friendly match. And then I get there. I lead the warm-up. Okay. No, he said, lead the warm-up, my boy. Okay, then I lead the warm-up with the guys. Okay, now he's impressed. And then we play. While playing, I'm in my shell, so I'm a bit reserved, but with my teammates, I get it there. So now I see, man, these guys are not giving 100%. What's wrong with these guys? You know? And then I tell the ref, wait. This guy, so it's like in basketball, you have time out. Yeah. Ref, wait. This guy did team talk. No, but after him is coming. Wait. So I get
distracting the ref.
I huddle these guys. After all, it's a friendly. I huddle these guys. Guys, if you don't want to play, please go out. So I get this. And then now they come to play. Okay. And then no one has ever done that. Now the guys started performing. Now I get on their nerves now. All right, guys, let's perform. And then we end up playing a draw. And then I go to the coach and give it. On Monday, we are training, Baba. Come to train. That's when I get the gig to play in Vets Juniors. But unfortunately, again, from the Val to Max Park,
there's a problem.
There weren't teams that side.
There were teams, but the opportunities are this side. Yeah. So, first 2 days I come and attend. I know my mom is now convinced. My boy is gonna make it. in football. Okay, but now I still have this thing at the back of my mind that, hey man, my grandma goes. We don't have food. Yeah, so I need to push on the books. And then first 2 days I attended Max Park. So I would take a train. It was a single trip was 350. Val to I need to correct 750. Val to Braamfontein, and then Braamfontein walk to Max Park.
How long is that train first?
That train would take us about 2 hours.
Does that railway still exist now?
It does, but now the cables are not there, so they're working on it. So I would walk from Braamfontein station to Max Park, 2 hour walk. So it would take me like 5 hours from home to Max Park and back. And then I did that for 2 days. And then one guy at their home, like they were privileged, so their dad would take them in Max Park and then back. So the following week, so I only went 2 weeks. First 2 days I went, and then the Thursday and Friday I didn't because of money. And the next week I samba no tato kabo tato mani nyu ai baba siakova evening. Okay, Tato's dad takes us to Max Park, waits for us there. Baba yo again. Captain, I'm leading the session. Hey, then I tell coach, hey coach, but I can't make it here. I can't make it because of financial issues. No, try and come and then we'll make a plan. And the third week I didn't come. And then pursued playing a kasi, and then 3-4 years down the line, went to high school now. Hey guys, at high school now, I'm now fixated to my vision to say that, hey, my grandma still like, I still need to do this, And then grade 10, in high school, I was too focused on my books. So these guys know, one of the guys knew that I played Ekasi. They would even see about my build. So they said, no, this guy can play, man. And he's also good and smart at school. This one. So they undermined me. I was like, okay, I need to prove a point here. The seniors, grade 12s, grade 11s. So we have like that is laboratory scale. Those guys, in fact, maybe Shire, Itikis.
And then
if you had that
like a grasshopper. The loop like a grasshopper.
So if you were at that level, you were proper out here. So now these guys, I'm like, but these guys think they're very smart. I'll show them. One day they have a friendly. They're playing a friendly among themselves. And it's it's fine, guys. Can I please play? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, sharp. I have my parabellum. You know parabellum. That's for those. Yeah. So for those who don't know what a parabellum
I also don't know what a parabellum is.
My prison water moves.
Yes.
Parabellum.
Yeah, before Kubera, I mean, it's calling something big shy, my good as but to start up.
It's a black shoe that has a thick outer sole. So it's very thick. But
if you bump into prison water, if they're wearing a uniform, just check.
Why were you wearing that?
Dude, my cousin's father had those shoes. So I didn't have school shoes. I stole it.
And it's finally toughies. Almost like toughies.
Almost like Javi.
But better in quality.
Yeah.
Three years on the trot. Parabellum shining, baba. Shining. So shy parabellum. So sharp, okay, sharp, where do you want to play? Back then, I started as a defender playing left back on a right footer. So I would invert every time. So I'm like, no, I'm a winger. No pace, nothing, but very smart. Hey, Joe. Step over. Ronaldinho. I was inspired by that guy. That guy would do -1, go. Hey, Joe. So I embarrassed him so much.
Wow,
No. He came one-on-one. And then Echo, they laughed at him. They laughed at him. You see, that moment, that's when the school respected me. I only played once, and then I never played for Esogwazi. Esogwazi Secondary School in Zone 8, Sebokeng. And then fast forward matric years now. Okay, before matric, grade 11, VUT comes to Esogwazi, and then they looking for top honor students because they want to give them bursaries. I become one of the students they pick up.
And
They offer me. So there's a company from Belgium. It's called the Belgian. I think it's the Belgian embassy that gave VUT students. I think I was part of the 50 students that attained bursaries there. But before my grade 12 even, so I had a bursary waiting for me. And then grade 12, I go. And then there was a lady, man. Hey, Mavis was top out here. She was top. I told myself that angeke ngihlule intombazana.
Oh,
so
scale.
It's scale.
Yeah.
That girl, Sasol, she was everything. You know how big Sasol is.
Yeah.
Sasol firm. Sasol recruited that girl at matric.
So.
And then I was like, we went to Sasol Expo Center. Dude, Mavis would know the chemical reactions while they were done there. I had my story right. Immediately once Mavis answered, I was after her. So they would ask a question. What chemical do you mix to get this and this? Okay, good. We clap hands. Good. Yeah, so both of us were competing, and we were competing regionally. And then we came first and second. I was second. Bitter about it, but I was happy because now the vision is gonna be realized because grandma doesn't have to go before I reach my goal. Yeah, so fast forward 2006 first year VUT. Belgium gives us a scholarship, and then it lapses. First semester I get a scholarship, and then they take it away. Yeah, but because I loved computers, I was fascinated with numbers. So, man, studying civil engineering, now this guy is going on a statistics class. Yeah, but so, and then they discard my scholarship because I failed one module. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Hey, but grandma now is very sick. 2006, she passes on.
Hey, sure,
and then towards December, she passes on December, and then we bury her. 2007, first year, I don't go to school. I write a letter to God, you know? I say, why like this? You see? And then, it's fine. The following year, 2007, I meet my wife. You see, so now it was as if it's seamless. I lose my grandma and then I meet my wife, and then and then things, sure. And then things go sour. I don't get opportunities. I go to Mfuleni local municipality just out of the blue. My dad was working there, and then I go there and ask for bursary opportunities. Oh, okay, you came at the right time. The closing date is today. Oh, okay. I apply for a bursary. They give me a bursary. Good shot. And then I go do my civil again at VUT. Oh, didn't finish. Oh, I had for some reason I was failing. I was a top student out here. But for some reason. You know what's the reason? Joe, football. Hey, guys, this game. Computer center. There's a computer at the corner. That computer, I was the only one using that computer. I would plug off the monitor cable. Everyone who was getting into that computer because it was not working. When I you know why? Because I had FIFA 2005 installed in there.
No one can find that treasure.
So I would go in there and spend my days. In fact, I wasted about 3 months of my life playing FIFA 2005. Failed modules, whatnot. Now when I realized, I was like, my grandma is gone. Now who's gonna provide? Now I realized that no. Now you are getting off track. And then when Mfuleni came through with the bursary, I finished my second year. 2009 gap year again. Zandile from next door where I was watching TV at. Her and her husband, Ricardo, came through for me again. There's an opportunity. Okay, PK, she calls me PK. PK,
Oh, what are you defender, daughter?
I'm a defender by natural.
You don't look like a defender. What?
So Sizandile comes through for me, and then they gather money for me to go to UJ. And then we go to UJ. Joe, the class is told me, it's fair. I need to go and finish my course. Sizandile no Ricardo, they go UJ and then speaks to the HOD. Oh man, Johan de Kokke, may he so rest in peace. Gives me an opportunity to say that, okay, I see the grades are good, but why so much gaps? You know, and then they motivate there. Okay, it's fine. Then let them come through. Hey man, okay, sharp. Now I get this opportunity. Now the dream comes back. No, I need to go back home and provide. So immediately once I get that opportunity, I clap my third year. I finish my third year. I graduate, and then but before I graduate, Sandile no Ricardo only paid for accommodation, tuition fees. I got a bursary at UJ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they paid everything for me there, and then I stayed there. So while I was still there, 2012, I get an opportunity to do my coaching license with the KNVB guys from Netherlands. They came through South Africa. I was a top student there.
Why coaching? When does that thought come? That, okay, let me coach.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So it came in 2009 while I was still doing my gap year, you know. And then I'm like gathering small boys, ne? And oh yeah, that's a good one actually, Tando. These boys, like they are 7, 8 year olds. Man, let's just play for fun. And then these boys, one of them is Tabiso Libito. These boys are playing, playing. Tabiso and Khatebe.
Tabiso Libito, Orlando Pirates.
Yeah. And Sabelo Khatebe. Yeah, also Sabelo Khatebe.
Yeah.
Cool.
These boys, I gather them and then Saldala, La Pena Saldala. After then, I keep it and I'm ice. I went 20 cents. After that, it's cool down. And then I'm matching my eyes.
Oh, yeah, cool down and
TikTok. So every time, but what's important about this story is that when Tabiso realized that he can make it, I had sessions with him after our training session to say that he needs to kick the ball in a certain way. He already had a technique, but I showed him how to strike the ball, you know.
And he can strike the ball.
That doggy goal
No.
goes back. It goes back.
Goes back, man.
Goes back. That's Tabiso's prowess. So fast forward, I do a KNVB course and I become a top achiever on these guys from Netherlands. So the KNVB came with PSV. 2012.
Oh,
they collaborated. No Martin de la.
No Martin.
Yeah.
And then they offer me an opportunity to do an instructor's course at KNVB. I must travel to the Netherlands. And then I can't remember very well who was SAFA president then. And then I write an email. That email gets to SAFA, and then I think they took someone instead of me. Under my name, yeah. So they took someone.
Almost like
Someone went
Fiso.
as Coscarinho.
Yeah, but when they got that side, then they gave them their particulars. Okay, I hear the story 4 or 5 years afterwards. By the way,
That Coscarinho kamele simlande. 2.0.
yeah. So after that, I graduated for civil engineering, and then I got an opportunity to go to a big construction company in South Africa, Group 5 Civil Engineering. Now football is like taking. Okay, now I have this dream, man. I need to pursue this football dream. You see, okay. I worked there 2.5 years, but I'm like, nah, but this is not for me, man. Then I quit. I go to my my BTech. I come back at UJ. I do my BTech in civil engineering. Now, while doing my BTech, they realize that, okay, we have a gem here, because while doing my BTech, they employ me as a part-time tutor. So I become a tutor at the university. Okay, this guy can teach students. All right, it's fine. And then while tutoring, they offer me a post. They said there's a lab assistant post. Apply. And then I apply. They interview me. Oh, okay. And then they employ me permanently at UJ.
Nice
now
one.
I'm a lab assistant. I need to recruit someone like me. They said they want a replica.
Or find the next Yika.
Yes, for tutoring. And then they give me this tutoring position to say that, okay, you'll be a lab assistant, but you'll also tutor tutors. It's fine. Then I find another Yika. And then this guy.
Where's the Yika now?
No, he's at UJ now.
Yeah.
So he's doing good. He's doing quite good under my wing. Yeah. So fast forward now, I go do my D license 2017. D license coaching course. Okay, and then 2018, I go and apply at Vets Juniors. Vets Juniors, there's a post here, coach Lapaya. Okay, and then I coach at RCLFA. I coach at also at Soweto, where they're playing SFA.
Yeah,
under 15.
Matthew George.
Yes, under Matthew George.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, that's it.
So, yeah. So while coaching at Vets Juniors, I meet Tumelo, Coach Tumelo Raboroko. I meet, I meet exactly. I meet Coach Tando Zulu. I meet Coach Karabo at Vets. So I see, man, these guys are on another level, man. What are these guys saying? You know the football language. So I'm like, I love this, you know. And then when I attend their training sessions, I can see that, okay, there was a time whereby Matthew George, he was coaching Vets Kurus. He was head coach for us at Vets, but coaching Vets Kurus regional league. So I would attend these training sessions and then ask him questions to say that, Coach, I saw that you had these transition goals. What was the idea behind that? And then, man, Matthew George being Matthew George, he shared the knowledge with me. And he told me exactly what he was doing. So I took notes, and I still have the notes, by the way, Coach. So after taking those notes, and then he introduced me to Coach Tando Zulu and then Coach Karabo. They came through Vets to give us some crash course on coaching. And then fast forward 2020, COVID times, I find myself coaching, remember Elite. Kolani Matumbo.
Yes.
They played here before going to Resa. They played against Vets. They played against Vets, and then I asked him, why are you not in the field? Because Matthew didn't want Kolani to come in because it was closed. They closed the gates. And then Kolani said, but do you know who I am? And then Matthew said, no, man, I don't care who you are. We closed the gate. And then he said, no, it's fine, but I'm here for the team. And then when he explained, then Matthew let him in. So afterwards, then I'm asking him, he said to me, but why is this guy being like this? No, but he was following protocol because we didn't allow people after a certain time. And then we had a conversation there. He asked me, where am I from? I'm from the Val. No, I didn't know there's a team in the Val. Okay, it's fine. Then you travel from the Val to here. Yeah. And then he told me that, okay, I need to come through the session, to the training session once. And then that's when I got to Resa. 2021, coached under 17 at Resa. Hey guys, to cut the long story short, there was a time whereby we were playing. I can't remember the name of the team. Tolani was mad. He was mad. We were flying, man. 2021 GDPL, we were flying. Under 17 scored first half. We scored 3 goals. 1, 2, 3. In the second half, hey Joe, the boys conceded 3 goals. And then I'm watching the chairman, and then we are on the brink of promotion. I'm watching him. Hey, he's mad, Joe. He's mad. He's like, why are we conceding 3 goals in the second half? You know what? Not. So now what's happening is that Kolani told me that should never happen again. Sharp. Fast forward, we gained promotion in the A stream.
Yeah.
Now we are in the A stream, January 22, the 22nd January, by my house. I wake up, my car is stolen, guys.
Polo.
And then my car goes, okay, Sharp. I can't go to training because I don't have a car anymore.
That's revenge for those shoes that you stole.
Now I can't travel back. Ne? Okay, so now I leave at Resa. I Sharp. They are promoted to the A stream. Now they're playing in the A stream. Okay, now I get an opportunity to go in the region, to go coach in the regional team, and then I get a stint to coach half a season in the regional team. I do well there, and then the team gets sold. Okay, fast forward, gents, 2024, back to Resa, under 19. I go back and then I coach under 19. I'm fascinated with numbers. A year prior, I was following this page, Data Hub, at Twitter. And then these guys are doing good stuff, man. Visuals are nice. And then I say, man, but I can do this. I go into Excel. Okay, now the visuals are coming, but I can't do certain things. Yeah, but, and then I sort of like get a video. Like I tell Kolani that we need to record our games. Now, after recording one game, and then I watch the game, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. So I record the stats. And then it took me like 12 hours to do one game. So I'm like, but this is doable, but it takes time. You see, okay, sharp. And then fast forward, I create a template to say that this is how I'm going to work. Now I shrink the time, it's now 6 hours per game. And then on my spreadsheet, I come up with those matrices, and then I'm like, no, man, I see Data Hub is posting, and they're getting followers. And then why am I not getting? Okay, because I'm not posting. My wife says, no, man, take a chance. Just put in 2 pictures there. Okay, these 2 pictures are coming. Okay, sharp. Now I post 2 pictures. And then I get a DM from Supersport Schools. I'm like, Supersport Schools. Okay. Okay, hi, Cosca. Yes, okay. Can we please interview you? How do you do these things? Okay, it's fine. And then that's how I came through to the show. I think that was Tapelo Khateb.
Yes.
Again, yeah. So he DM'd me, and then I came through to the show. And then, long story short, hey man, now I'm doing my KFB at Mpumalanga. Working at UJ as a tactical analyst and as a second assistant coach there at an ABC team. But I'm grateful, man, for the opportunity that Mr. Mohoru has presented to me. Karabo Mohudi, Coach Tando Zulu, those are my mentors while I'm currently in the game. And then Mr. Konti Kubeka, the instructor, the FIFA instructor. And also Sisandile Zwane and husband Ricardo Musia. So they also plugged me to actually go through with my career for civil engineering. But yeah, guys, that's long story. This one.
35 minutes. I think you take the cup. The story that we're all here for is the story of football on 216. How a bunch of individuals that have come from various backgrounds, like you've heard, different types of stories have come together and have created this product that's never been done before in South Africa. I think what's really made our team work well is that it's exactly that. It's a team. We've all come with our different strengths and weaknesses, but when we're together, we are strong. There's no weakness when we really work together. I think, boys, it's really been such an amazing journey, and I really hope that it can go further. We really come together. I don't see you guys as colleagues, we're more family. Because we fight, we argue, like families fight and argue, but at the end we have a common purpose, and that's having the best development show in the country. And that's what we've had. This is Football on 216. This has been a 3-hour special almost, but it's the best development show in Africa, and so it will go to greater heights in 2025. From us here, the panel of Development League experts, it's a happy festive season. Merry Christmas. We hope you've enjoyed hearing some of our stories. In season 2, you'll know who we are. You'll know us slightly better. If you're watching even until now, we know you're a real Football on 216 fan. But until 2025, guys, it's a Gatti!
Sacha Tsefo, what a